Let's talk about direct and indirect FX quotations. Now this really depends upon what you regard as your base currency, or for some of you your domestic currency, versus the variable currency. Now I'm British, I regard sterling as my base currency. Now if I compare sterling to the euro exchange rate, what quotation would be direct, what would be indirect? Well, a direct quotation is where you see how many of your own currency, or how much of your own currency you can get for 1 unit of the variable currency. So for me, a direct quotation would be where somebody says that for €1 you can get 88.5 pence. An indirect quotation would be where I see how much of the variable currency, how many euros I get for £1. So £1 right now gets you about €1.13. So I would regard that as an indirect quotation. In another example, let's look at dollar rupee. Now right now, $1 gets you about 70 rupees. Now when you're looking at the variable currency here, rupees, this would be an indirect quotation. So for $1, you get so many rupees. An indirect quotation would be when you see how many dollars, how much of the base currency you get for 1 rupee. And it'll be a pretty small number, I'll tell you that. If you're in any doubt when you're dealing with another client, for example you're doing euro sterling or sterling euro, just ask them which way around they want it to be quoted. It should be fairly obvious. However, you will get some currencies trading around parity. What that means is that one of these is worth 1.01 of these, or 0.99. Make it very, very clear, because if you're doing a trade on $100 million, it can make a lot of difference.